This is episode 30 of me sitting down once a week to talk about life and business to help you make more money and have a lot more fun and fulfillment while you do it.
Welcome back to Monday Diaries, baby.
Look at this guy. How was your massage?
Massage was really good. The only thing I would say is that she started massaging my face with all this oil on her hands. She didn't ask me or anything, so now I'm gonna have to. Apart from that, it was great. My name's John. This is Out of Monday's vlog 33.
Thanks.
I'm really excited
30,
for
it's
this.
number 30.
30. Oh, it's pretty fucking close.
Yeah, that was. Get out of here. Like always, this is going to be a raw one-take update as I build in public. And I also have POV video series. If you have a short attention span, that's more day-to-day, what's been happening. And we're going to have a couple of episodes come out from the week or two that we have in this villa with a bunch of young founders from all over the world. You get to hear more about them and their stories. So excited to share that. And for now, let's jump into the lessons I've learned in the last week. I also have to be pretty fast because our crew are arriving pretty much any minute now. So Art of Monday's update on the screen right now. We have had 158 applications so far for membership. We've accepted 29 of those people. The average age is 26, 27, and our members are all lifestyle founders from around the world, all in very different verticals, but great people. Personal brand growth stats. I'm at 2,335 subs on YouTube. That's up 230 from last week. So starting to pick up quicker and quicker, which is cool. 151.8 on Instagram. I gained 900 and then lost about 1,100. So net negative 200, but that's a lot less than previous weeks. So I'm happy with that. And 326.8 on TikTok. That continues to move. That was up 1,650 from last week. Bonus one, Art of Monday's Instagram is at 2,903, which is up about 380 from last week. So, honest update, I landed here in Lombok a few days ago after flying straight from Europe. I wanted to get home back to Perth, WA, for a few weeks before this to kind of reset, get back into routine and then come over. But plans changed last minute. We ended up staying in Vienna and actually really glad we did. We ended up with a nice routine over there. Got to see some cool things and feeling just as relaxed coming into this with this house of people. So pretty stoked about that. It is the third house that we have run this year. We've got another one coming up in November, and then I would love to run hundreds and hundreds of them, simultaneously around the world with young founders. But we'll get to that point. So big win of the week is this is actually my third time flying round trip from Europe past Indonesia on my way to go home soon. And the first time I was just, for lack of better terms, I was shitting myself. I was sick coming off Morocco. I had food poisoning, and India I went past as well. So it was just terrible timing, and I enjoyed it as much as you can, but just felt unsettled. So got home after that and was very happy to be home. The second time I wasn't shitting myself, but I was pretty gassed after another couple of months in Europe. So I was keen to get settled and get it home. But this time I feel way more relaxed and ready and centered. And so that's a big win for me, especially being in the right frame of mind for the week that we're about to have. So taking that as a big dub. Lesson for this week. This kind of ties into the newsletter that I sent. It's called the Dry Journal if you want to check it out and get my writing once a week on a Saturday. Fairly intimate like these YouTube videos, but writing around different ideas. I'm going to read you a little snippet from the newsletter and see what you think. So essentially, it's focused around this concept of your effective hourly rate. So for example, if you make $5,000 a month and you work 100 hours, then effectively you're making $50 for every hour that you work. So your effective hourly rate is $50 per hour. So if you're about to go and do something that's going to take an hour of your time, you should really be asking yourself, is this worth $50? Returning that $10 Amazon order that you don't want anymore is the wrong size, or grocery shopping. There's many day-to-day things that people don't realize, but they're spending so much time doing where they could actually outsource it for less than that. So for a very long time, my brother's girlfriend, Jenna, shout out Jenna, she cooked for me. She loves cooking. She cooks healthy meals. She's much better at it than me. And I could pay her less than whatever my hourly rate was at the time. And I was happy with that. So the ability to delegate or automate or eliminate things to make your life more efficient, not that you have to be a Nazi and go make everything in your life efficient, but I think it's a really meaningful thing to do as you start to develop in your career. And just be aware of what your hourly rate is. For some people I know it's $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 an hour. So it doesn't make sense to be doing things that aren't worth that, unless the caveat here is unless it's something that you love and you want to do, because there's an element of like just being present and doing things that you enjoy doing and getting more out of this thing we call life. So I'd be thinking about that as well. But write a list of everything that you do in your day. Ask yourself, are these worth more than $50 or whatever your effective hourly rate is? And then, like I said, delegate, automate, or eliminate them. Also, a fun exercise to do is have an absurdly high effective hourly rate. So you hold yourself to a certain standard, the future version of yourself, and how they would operate. I've just heard a couple of people arrive. I got to run, but one last thing I'll leave you with is something to ponder. What's the one thing that if you completed it this week and you did nothing else this week, you would still consider it to be a successful week? What is that thing? Prioritize that thing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.